We've heard a lot today about sharing stories, telling each other our stories, and creating relationships in that manner. And we need to bring this message home that this can help us create a Jewish environment that feels more authentic to those people who did not grow up in truly traditional homes. And we have a divide between those who did and those who did not, and we need to bridge that gap.
I think that there's been a lot of exciting movement and a lot of exciting growth in the schools. And what I'd love to see, and I think that what was so powerful for me over the last 2 days, is having partners from different segments of the congregation who see the possibilities, who see how the work that we're doing in education could be contagious and could change the way we do things in the synagogue as a whole, which we know is a wonderful community. But we also know that the possibility exists for it to be an even more wonderful community.
The dialogue that we started is because we have people of the religious school here, we have our lay leaders, we have the head of our education department. I mean, we started a really unique dialogue that seems to engage a lot of segments of our community. And we have to sort of continue that dialogue of, again, what is our similarities of our community and not what makes us different in our communities, and how to build on those similarities that we can then create one bigger entity.
And also one of the things that is meaningful to me is that we really have to be reminded to listen to our members, to really learn from them what it is that they're seeking, and use that as a way to create meaningful experiences within the synagogue, experiences that they can also then take home and enhance their Jewish life at home.
I've learned also that what you hear on Shabbat, you could practice as well during the week. That should go home as well. I see students telling stories, and as educators we should be able to hear the stories that our students are saying, as well as the staff, the teachers, the Forest Hill Jewish Center staff. They should be able to hear the stories that everybody is trying to communicate with each other.
I feel that beyond just telling the story, we also need to learn how to really share the story. Once everyone's story is out there, when we know where our students are coming from, when we know where our parents are coming from, when we know where other members of the congregation are coming from, we need to figure out what steps we need to take from there to make sure that once the story is out there, we are able to process what we've then discussed.
My hope is that we'll be able to move beyond our singular stories, as powerful as they are, and that as a congregation that we'll be able to have experiences and move in directions so that we're telling a common story that's made up of all those very diverse pieces.
I think the last piece that we got from one of the groups was it's the empowerment to use tomorrow what we learned today and to keep using that.
Excitement.
Motivational.
Inspiring.
Uplifting.
Wonderful to feel like I have partners.
I agree.